Hi everyone, my name is Tiffy and I'm an independent color street stylist, and today I am going to do a new mani. It is, I think this one's called Canary Chic, or yeah, it's Canary Chic. And as you can see if it'll focus, you see the little red pieces of glitter, you see that red flash. Ooh. Well, maybe it's orange, but to me, in person, it looks red. And it's just like a very pretty autumnal yellow. And I was thinking I would do an overlay with Happy Harvest with it. Let's see how it looks on. I really want to use this. So I almost use this. Oh, look at that. It's got, so I don't know if you guys can see, but it definitely has that pretty, I was going to do this maybe with toffee nut, but I'm going to get this other one on first, and then we'll see if I'm going to do it with toffee nut or not. We'll see. We'll see. Okie dokie. So I wanted to welcome you back if you've been here before. And if you enjoy the videos, I always ask that you maybe hit that like button. It lets me know you like the video and if you want to see more content like that. Or if you find yourself coming back over and over, you might want to subscribe. Join us. Oh, what's this? What is this? I got a touch of glitter and then I got this little bitty hangnail. No. Oh, it's just a piece of skin. Nothing. I thought it was a hangnail. I got my warming mat on because my fingertips get real chilly. But hopefully that's not no issue. Hope everyone had a good, if you're in the United States, a good holiday, good Thanksgiving. At first I thought I didn't take off the plastic, but I did. I took it off. I just wasn't sure if I did or not. So if you live somewhere where it's cold, it might be nice for you to get one of these warming mats. They work wonderful. And this is supposed to be, for your desk. If you have a desk, you work at your desk, some of you might already have one where it just warms up your hands if you, get cold or you work in a cold office but it works great for keeping your hands warm when you're doing your nails. I did not do any nail strengthener today at all. Because I'm already doing 2 layers and stuff, potentially, maybe it might only be 1. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This is getting back to the mat. The mat is cool because it has 3 different settings for warmth. And of course you can not plug it in and just have it as a pretty little, and there's all different styles. If you prefer something that's solid, just a solid color, you can. I just thought this was really pretty. I did think this was going to be metallic gold because it looked like it in the picture. I got it on Amazon, but it was not. Just fooled the eye whenever I was shopping, I guess. Hop in there. There we go. Should we? Oh, so pretty. So I'm going to save my thumbs for last and take these off. Just in case I don't want to use that and I want to use it for the toffee. Now, I was thinking I wanted to use it for this set, this gold canary. Well, it's not gold. I guess it's got some gold glitter and stuff in it, but it's Here. It's pretty, like it's a very, in my opinion, it has a very mustardy shade. It's a very mustardy shade. It's very nice for fall. But I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll use Toffee Nut with the Happy Harvest with the, you know, those leaves. But because I don't know if it's going to be too busy with that type of glitter and this type of glitter. And this type of glitter is so pretty, you know. Beautimous. Look at that. Look. Gorgeous. I've got, what is this all over my fingers? I just took off my nail polish, so yep, that's exactly what it is. It's old nail polish. And I even went over it a couple of times. I didn't use the Color Street nail polish remover. I used just some store brand. You know, I didn't have any of the Color Street nail polish remover. It was out. So I just said, oh, I'll pick up a store brand, and it never works as good. I gotta tell you, if you have not tried the Color Street nail polish remover, you should try it. Just try it one time. You know, when you're ordering your sets, try it one time, see what you think. I think it works great. Now it does have a scent, not like it's, I want to say bergamot-ish or something like that. I think it's got something like that in it. And my mom ordered it, and she's very sensitive to fragrance, and she did not like it. She tried it and she did not like it. Not because of the way it worked, but she just didn't, the fragrance, it just was too, I don't know if it was too perfumey, or she just didn't like it, but she's sensitive to fragrance. If you're somebody that's sensitive to fragrance, now, in my opinion, it smells better than regular, you know, nail polish remover, but it can be bothersome, obviously, if you're somebody that's very sensitive to fragrance. Let's see. But she's the only person that I've ever known that didn't like it because of the fragrance. Everybody else that has ever tried it that I've spoken to has loved it. And I'll tell you right now, I was one of those skeptical folks. You know? I was. What did you guys wear as your Thanksgiving mayonnaise? I don't know what you guys... I had on... What did I have on? Was it Cranapple Spritz? That's the shade I had on my nails during Thanksgiving. So, I just took that off. It was gorgeous. If you have that shade and you have not worn it yet, you should definitely wear it. Would you look at that? Wow, that is so pretty, but I think it's just, I need something else. Like the coloring on my skin tone is not, what do the kids say? It's not giving. Isn't that funny how like each generation has their own like cool slang, you know, or whatever you want to call it. I call it slang. And sometimes I'm just like, what? What does that even mean? And then I'll have to look it up, and then I'll go, oh, okay. Yeah. And that means you're getting old, doesn't it? And you don't know what when somebody says something, you're like, what did they just say? I'm sure some of you guys out there with teenagers know what I mean. But I watch enough, we'll just say, like YouTube shorts to obviously hear it. I don't have any children. I do have some nieces, but I don't have any children. So I usually don't hear everything right when it comes out unless I hear it on the YouTube. Or the TikTok. I heard that they're gonna close that one, but or get rid of it or something. I don't know if they really are or if they aren't. Man, that is just, I love it. I love it. But I'm sure that people will just move over to another platform if they do shut it down. But I don't have a channel over there. I just like watching them, you know. But it's the same thing as YouTube Shorts, or what are they called? Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, all that stuff. So it's all chowder. Oh man. Anyway. And this set was from, was it last year? I think this was in last year's fall collection. It might have been part of the core, but I want to say it was part of, I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember. But it's great. It's very pretty. But if you're fair, very fair, that's what it's going to look like on you. It's going to give that, if you had a darker skin tone, that would probably be just, wow. But I'm very fair. I used to be very self-conscious about my skin color because people would make fun of me when I was a kid and say, oh, you need a tan, you need this. And I would feel very self-conscious about it. And as I started to grow up, I realized, hey, why am I so, why am I letting, and you know, and I don't know why people do that, why people make fun of people for their skin color. I think that that's just, you know, ridiculous. You know? And I realized, hey, there's nothing wrong with my shade. You know? So yeah, I am one of those people when you go to the beach that looks pale. And I do not care. I do not go get a base tan or anything like that before I go to the beach. I just go to the beach, I wear sunscreen, I sit under an umbrella, and I wear a big hat, and I do not care. Yeah. So, and I wear shorts, being as pale as I am, and I don't care. I gotta say, you know, I'm gonna use this because this is just too mustardy, and I really think that this color, this extra color, will give it a little, I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't know, because I'm looking at it now and I'm going, I don't know, should I do that? I mean, it might be just too much glitter. I might just wear this and then I'll do this maybe next time. Should I do that, you guys? Wear this with the toffee? I'm just scared I'm gonna put this on and go, oh, I hate it. trying to decide. I don't know. So it'd be that, and that. Oh man, you know what? I think I'm gonna try it because it might look really cool. I'm gonna try it. I see a lot of people that do the toffee nut, and it really looks very similar to this. You put the toffee nut down and then that over the top. The only thing is it's got that almost that Prism FX glitter, and that's gonna get lost. That's why I'm being hesitant. Also, it's gonna get lost most likely in this, as this is so glittery, you know. So, but I love those leaves. You know. Let's do it. So yeah, and then I realized, like, later on, I was just like, why am I letting other people make me feel bad? So you got a problem with it, that's on you, you know? And how silly is that? Here I hear people make comments when I'm at the beach sometimes, or at the pool, or whatever. Oh, look how light she is. She needs a tan. Why does it bother you? You know what I mean? Ridiculous. Put that up there. It is, isn't it? Ridiculous. Okay. Here. Yes, correct. I'm going to turn my mat down just a little, maybe. I don't want them getting too... We'll see. I really... Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, this would probably be really... Well, I don't know, because if it might get... like the darker part of the leaves would get lost in black. I was like, oh, it'd be really pretty over black, but I'm thinking the glitter. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I like it. Yes. Okay. Look at that. Yes. Oh, you guys, if you've done this combo before, let me know. Oh, wow. Yeah, if you've done this combo, let me know. Wow, that is, I mean, and honestly, you can kind of, I mean, you can see the bigger flecks of that Prism FX glitter, but it does, I will say, it does get lost. So if this was solid with that Prism FX glitter, that would be perfect, but I couldn't find one. I know there's like, some of the ones out there, like your Maple Me Crazy or something like that. But I didn't have that, and I didn't know what it would look like, and that one might actually be a little bit too dark. But I think I sold it. Watch I actually have it somewhere, and then go, oh, I could have tried that. Wow. Very pretty. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, that's the right move. Yeah, so if you have done this combo, tell me if you liked it or not. Or if you haven't done the combo, maybe... I'm turning off my mat because I don't want them to get too, you know, warm. Wow. Oh my. Please bring this back next year, Color Street. Please bring the leaves back. Happy Harvest, bring it back. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I just hit the camera with my head. Wow. Yes, I was thinking that this would look pretty together, but I was not sure. But I love it. I'd love to see a spring set with maybe tulips, just like this. You know what I mean? Instead of leaves, tulips, kind of all over. I would love that. I think that would look really fun, and I think they should do that. Pretty colored tulips like this with that Prism FX. You know, do it in whatever shades. We could maybe put like a blue. Oh, that'd be so pretty. Maybe for an Easter combo, like in the spring, you know. I'd love that. I don't know if you're listening, Color Street, but we like that. We would like to see that. I'm just speaking for everyone. I know somebody else is probably watching this going, oh yeah, that would be really cool. We could do it with like a baby blue background or something. Almost like, I was gonna say Philadelphia, but that might be too bright. But it would depend on what color the tulips were and what the shading is like on those, you know. If we want to do something like more muted or whatever, you know. Wow. Oh, this was the right oh my gosh, I should have worn this for Thanksgiving. But I didn't. Now, it's okay. It's still November. I have not broken out the holiday sets yet. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, wow. I'm not going to want to take this off. I already know. I'm not going to want to take this off. Oh, come on. Look at this. Oh, I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I did not use the toffee nut. I see the toffee nut everywhere and it looks so pretty, but this is just, yes, perfect. Just very end of fall or beginning of fall, whatever. Gorgeous. Like the leaves are obviously in most places, I'm assuming, are done falling. Because it's, you know, snowing in parts of the country already. Okay, what do we got here? This one, and then we'll do our thumbs. My foot is asleep. Hello. Hello. Wow. Oh, I didn't take the plastic off. Girl, what are you doing? Wow. I love it. And now I got the pins and needles because of now my foot's waking up. Oh, come on. I know a lot of people are probably out shopping for the holidays. And, you know, I used to work retail And it's a lot different now. I mean, back then they did not have, you know, the internet. I mean, we had the internet, obviously, but it was not like it is now when I was working in the malls and stuff. It was just, you were lucky to find a parking spot on Black Friday. That was back when I worked there, you know, in the malls. And it was so chaotic. You can see that extra glitter on there. Now this is looking very yellow on the camera. I don't know, maybe when I go to upload it, it'll look different. It looks very mustardy, but it is more, I mean, it is a gold. I don't know. Yeah, it looks a little bit warmer in person than it is on the camera. I don't know if it's going, if it's just while I'm filming it, or if it's going to look like that whenever it gets uploaded. We'll find out. But it's very pretty. I gotta say that much. I love it. I love that. And yeah, I think if they had done this shade without any glitter and, or just maybe the red flecks and not all the other, and then if I had done that, I don't know. I'm just over here like creating art sets for Color Street in my head. I think I've seen somewhere where someone used a turquoisey background, and that was gorgeous also. Saw that somewhere in the pictures on some like Nelfie I think it was a Nelfie like group or something account. Okay. And I also waited for my nails to grow out because they broke, and I cut them all down, and one of them broke or two of them broke or something like that. I ended up cutting them all down. I do sometimes leave one hand long, one hand short, and I like to do that. I just a lot of times just to show you guys if one hand only breaks, just so you can see what the nail art sets look on different length. I don't have very super long nails, as you can see. And if you're wondering about all this stuff on the back, if you're new to Color Street or you've never seen nail wraps like what I'm using right here, this is gonna cure, and it'll be fine after it cures. You know, it cures down. I don't have to do anything. You just keep your hands out of water and stuff, and don't use any lotions for a little while, and it'll cure and just be so fantastic. Now I like to put a top coat on. You can try any kind of top coat that you prefer. I have my favorites that I like. One of them that I use a lot is from the Platinum, I think it's Platinum, the Etsy stuff. It was like the twisty looking bottle. Here's the top coat. It is very great, very long lasting. Sometimes I use Out the Door. And I have used Out the Door, the plain, and I've used Out the Door, what else have I used? With, when I say plain, I just mean the regular one, the basic one. And I've used a gold and a silver. Is that Out the Door? I think it's made from Out the Door, but it's like a little kind of micro glitter that you have to shake up real nice, and it's very pretty, and the glitter that is on it is very subtle. It's not too glittery. So if you're just looking for, like, if you have like, you just want something a little, just with a touch of glitter, you know, maybe you're not one of these kind of glitter persons. Like, hey, I'm one of them. I like extra. I like the extra. I don't do that whole demure thing when it comes to my nails. It's very hard for me to do that, you know. I'm like, I like flashy. I want it to be flashy and pretty and loud. And sometimes I do mixed manis, and I don't mean a mixed mani kind of like this. I mean a mixed mani where I do each nail is a different look, you know, with different sets. I love doing that, but it does take some planning, and you know, you got to get your creative cap on with that. So if you are interested in doing that, or you do like to do that, or you are new to Color Street, we do have the Color Play subscription. And that right there is a great way to get different types of sets. So you could go obviously and buy each individual set like what I just did here, or you can get the Color Play subscription, and it's a different theme every single month. You can grow your Color Street nail polish collection through Color Play. So you get several different sets. Sometimes you get 5 full sets, and let me tell you, it is, and it's a surprise every single month. So not only is it awesome because it's a surprise, but you get full sets sometimes. Sometimes you get very like specific you know, accent sets that you don't get anywhere else, you know, on the website. Just for that. It's all done specifically for the Color Play subscription. So you can't buy that stuff individually on the site. So it's all exclusive, and it is a great way to grow your collection, and also you can play. So the reason it's called Play is it gives you the opportunity, what I would say on a budget, to create mixed manis and play and enjoy, you know, Color Street without having to maybe buy several sets at one time. Because of, you know, the sets like this, some of these are like $14. And if you do that, you know, it costs more money to buy the sets individually than it does to do the Color Play subscription. $30 a month for Color Play. Or $14 a pop. Now, you can buy 3, get 1 free with the individual sets, but still, you know, $14. Some of them are $15. Some of them are $15 on the website. So I would say, and you can cancel the subscription or skip it, because you get to know what the theme is each month, and you get to skip it if you don't like the theme. Or if you go and you try it one time, you go, oh, I don't really like it, you can cancel it. You know, you are in full control. And I got it, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to get it. And I got it to try, and I haven't been able to stop getting them. I love it. I love the boxes. It's like a little present to myself every single month, you know. Which I should do one of them on here soon. Sometimes I open them. You can look through my channel and see where I've opened some of them, but then sometimes I will open the box and do a mixed mani from, you know, the sets. And I usually do that on live Facebook. But here we are, guys. Canary Chic and Happy Harvest. It's very fall. All right. I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button so I know to make more content like this one. Or if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.